Another NBA 2K26 rebuild for you guys. As you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to be seeing if the Boston Celtics never selected Jayson Tatum in 2017, could they still have success and could they have still won a championship without him? So we're in the NBA My Eras mode. We are back in the 2016-17 offseason. Just to show you guys, we made the trade for Kyrie Irving. So we traded Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder to get Kyrie as they did before the NBA draft. Now, obviously, the question is with this draft, since we're not taking Jayson Tatum, who do we take? And obviously, that's a tough question because there was a lot of talk going around at that time if the Celtics were going to trade the pick to get a guy like Paul George. I remember that being a big topic. Obviously we can just go ahead and draft somebody else like Alonzo Ball, Markelle Fultz. That obviously doesn't make sense because we have Kyrie Irving, we have a point guard. So, I'm thinking maybe Donovan Mitchell. He is probably the second best player in this draft class behind Jayson Tatum, although he was drafted 13th. So I think that might be what we do. This is the look of the draft, right? It's obviously not the same. I wish it could be the same with the Sixers and the Lakers being the top two picks, but we still have number 3. That's all that matters. But yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and maybe look at what we can get for this pick. Because I do remember there was some trade talks going on. So Kemba Walker, that's obviously telling the future a little bit, but obviously we don't need Kemba Walker since we have Kyrie Irving. Vucevic, absolutely not. Getting offered a lot of point guards. Andre Drummond is not worth the pick. Yeah, so pretty much looks like we're probably going to keep it unless we can go get a guy like Paul George. I mean, sure. Yeah, so he's getting paid about $19 million. He's on that expiring deal as well. He's 27 years old, so he's like in the, entering the prime of his career. Player option the next year. So do we trade the pick to get Paul George, or do we just take a young guy in Donovan Mitchell? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go out on a limb. I mean, the Celtics also signed Gordon Hayward, so it wouldn't really make sense if we got Paul George. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're probably just going to keep our pick. I think that's fine. We'll keep our pick. Okay, so Lonzo Ball, we're not going to take him because we don't need a point guard, although he is listed as a shooting guard. He can play the 2 guard. Donovan Mitchell is listed as a point guard, but we can definitely move him to the shooting guard. That's his more natural position. Guys like Larry Markkinen in here, De'Aaron Fox, another point guard. Bam Adebayo would be interesting. But we have Al Horford as well. So this is actually tough. I mean, do we take Bam Adebayo, the center of the future, or do we take Donovan Mitchell, who we can pair in the backcourt with Kyrie Irving, play Jaylen Brown at the 3? I think we're going to go ahead and take Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. So we take Donovan Mitchell with the 3rd overall pick. We'll see where Tatum ends up as well. So this is our 2nd round pick, I believe. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. Doesn't really matter. We'll just take Tony Bradley for a backup center. And we still have another pick. Okay, cool. Don't really care who I take with these picks, to be honest with you. I think a lot of these guys are probably just made up anyway, or I just don't know any of these people. We'll just take, yeah. Okay. We still have another pick. Why did we have so many 2nd round picks this year? We probably won't end up signing a few of these guys, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll just take this guy. Sure. Armin Herrera. That's fine. Okay, sim to the end of the draft. So Tatum ends up going number 1 to the Phoenix Suns, which is actually pretty ironic because he did say he thought he was going to go to the Suns and he didn't want to go to the Celtics. So that's actually funny. We'll see how his career turns out in Phoenix. So we end up taking Donovan Mitchell, who was the 13th pick that year. But obviously talent-wise, he should have been a top 3 pick with Jayson Tatum and Bam Adebayo probably. Okay, so draft is over. Rookie signings. We could just go ahead. We'll just sign everybody. That's fine. Player options, or team options, we have Marcus Smart. We'll bring him back. Tyler Zeller, I believe we let him walk after this year, so we'll just decline that. We'll bring back Rozier. These dudes are made-up players, so we could decline that as well. So we are going to try to get Gordon Hayward. Kelly Olynyk went to qualifying. I actually don't think I'm going to offer that to Kelly Olynyk. I think we're good. I think he also wasn't on the team after this year. So Gordon Hayward's the guy we're going after. We're still going to be realistic. We don't have enough room to sign Gordon Hayward somehow. I don't know if I understand that. How do we not have enough room to sign Gordon Hayward? Al Horford gets paid $27 million. Kyrie Irving gets paid $18 million. Nobody else on our team is making money, so I don't know how that makes any sense. By the way, we're gonna trade. This contract doesn't make any sense because this dude's made up. We'll take a 2nd round pick for him. Yeah, I'm not sure. You do not have enough room under the salary cap to sign Gordon Hayward. You may sign players. I don't know. Is like my era is broke? Like I don't understand why. We could end up just doing a forced trade for him wherever he goes. Actually, I don't know though because I wouldn't be able to match his contract. But looking at the team, this is the team we have. So we're gonna switch Donovan Mitchell to a shooting guard. If I can do that. I'm not sure what I just did. Okay, we can't touch his position. I don't know why. Okay, but he will be moving to a shooting guard. So it's going to be Kyrie, Mitchell, Smart will be our backup 2, Rozier will be our backup point guard. Small forward, that'll be Jaylen Brown. He'll be starting over these guys. We need power forwards. We need some forwards, probably. So, okay, we have Zach Randolph is the best available guy here. Not sure if I love that. Nikola Mirotic, we could get more of that shooting style. We'll bring Mirotic in on a 1-year deal. I don't hate that. We could bring in another experienced wing to come off the bench. I'm thinking a guy like Rudy Gay could be solid. We'll just do 1-year deals. I'm not really trying to sign anybody for the long run. Shooting guards. We picked up Kyle Korver in the other rebuild that we did. Sam Hardaway, Dion Waiters. We'll go ahead. We'll just 2-year deal for Hardaway. And then, yeah. I want to renounce the rights on quite literally probably everybody. Yeah. So we'll do that. Tim Hardaway, they're going to match the up. I'm not even going to get those guys. Doesn't even matter. Still can't sign Gordon Hayward. Don't know why. This game stinks. Okay. Could try to bring in Zach Randolph on a 1-year deal, I guess. I don't know if we're going to get, like, anybody. Yeah. Not me to do that. Okay, we could bring Rondo back. We don't need a point guard, though. We're good with the point guard position, I think. Otto Porter, we could try a 1-year deal for Otto Porter. Okay, is everything going to get matched? I'm getting out of this. Okay. Still can't sign Gordon Hayward. I still don't know why. Did we get anybody on the team, or... Okay, so obviously they're not all point guards. That'll change. So we got Rudy Gay. That's all we ended up getting. So we still need. These are tough, not good power forward options. If I'm being honest with you guys, Maurice Spade. Okay, we'll do a 1-year deal for Michael Beasley. Guess we can try Dion Waiters. Once again, it'll probably just end up getting matched. Dion Waiters goes to the Hornets. And we get Michael Beasley. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I think pretty much full, I think. So we have 3, 4, 8. So we have 12 players. 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards. We're good there. So maybe I'll bring in another point guard on like a minimum deal, like a Raymond Felton on a minimum deal. He's not gonna play obviously, but we could bring in Leandro on a minimum deal. And then Maybe I got like PJ Tucker. We signed a lot of these guys in the other rebuild that I did. Raymond Felton goes to the Heat, so we don't even get Raymond Felton. We could go after Quinn Cook. We get Quinn Cook. Okay. Probably all we're going to do, to be honest. I might see if I can do a sign and trade for Gordon Hayward. It's so annoying that I can't sign him. I am interested to see where he went, though. And if we can make it happen, I'll do it. Okay, so he went to the Nuggets. Stupid. That's probably just a contract we really can't trade for. Okay, hold on. We'll see. It's like 30 mil. Like our only guy like is Al Horford that we can really like. This is why I don't understand why we couldn't sign it. We don't pay anybody any money. We don't even have a max contract player on our team. So what sense does that make? If we do Rudy Gay, Michael Beasley, yeah, we literally just can't. Quinn Cook. Still need to offer more. Like, I'm not trading Marcus Smart because I wouldn't do that. That actually works. Okay. We might actually have to turn on force trade just to make this happen. I'm going to turn on force trade just for this because we would actually have Gordon Hayward. So where's that at? Tuning sliders, trade override. We'll put it on just for this, just because for the sake of the video. Like we literally got Gordon Hayward, so I want to keep like most things the same of what happened that offseason. So we're trading like all the depth we just signed, but that's fine. We'll sign some minimum guys. It doesn't really matter. Was it Barbosa? Did we put in this guy? Sorry to spoil that for Denver, but so now we have our team. It's Kyrie Irving at the point guard. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna move these around. Donovan Mitchell. I don't know if I'll start him year one. I might start Marcus Smart. Either way, our two guards are Donovan Mitchell, Marcus Smart. Terry Rozier's our backup point guard. We have Barbosa, Gordon Hayward. So now we have Gordon Hayward and Jaylen Brown. So we might keep JB off the bench for this year, or we might play Gordon Hayward at the power forward. He is 6'8". He can play the power forward. Then we have Al Horford. But yeah, okay. So we're going to go to the next season. It'll probably tack on a bunch of random like role players because I just traded like everybody. So yeah, use 2018 draft class. That's fine. Okay, so they probably give us a bunch of role players out of free agency. These are all made up guys. Well, Luis Scola is a real player at least. Okay, so I do. Now this is what I want to do. So Gordon Hayward. Oh, he actually gets worse if we put him at power forward. Jaylen Brown, keep him in a small forward. Donovan Mitchell is going to be a shooting guard. Marcus Smart's a shooting guard. So he's better there. Barbosa's a better small forward apparently. We'll leave him at shooting guard though. He's not. Okay. I think that's about all we wanted to do. So, okay. I do want to look at the free agents though. There's got to be better options than who we were just given. I think these guys are like all made up though. Right? Is there like no real free agents? This is the problem with my eras. It's like super annoying. With like the role players. It's fine. It's whatever. We'll just do what we've got. Okay, so Kyrie Irving, he's the starting point guard. So Jaylen Brown, they want to start, which actually, maybe I'm cool with that. We're definitely not starting Luis Scola. I think I'm going to start Gordon Hayward at the 4. Slide Jaylen Brown down, and we'll start Marcus Smart at the 2. We'll have Donovan Mitchell come off the bench as a rookie. He'll be our 6th man. Him and Rozier will get the minutes off the bench. Luis Scola. Tony Bradley will get minutes. He'll be our backup center. We could play maybe Barbosa a little bit as well. All right, let's fix our minutes because we're not giving Luis Scola 26 a night. I can tell you that. Okay, so Kyrie 35 a night. How much was Smart getting the year before? About 25. So 30 a night for Marcus Smart's fine. I think 32 for JB, 34 for Gordon Hayward, 33 for Al. We'll give Mitchell about 27 at the bench. That's fair. Rozier about 22. About 17 a night to Tony Bradley, and then we'll play Barbosa at 10. We'll go like a 9-man rotation. So in this case, actually, we'll move Barbosa to, because he does get better as a small forward. So we'll just put him there since we have a couple guards come with the bench already. So we're ready to go for the season. I just want to touch up, I guess, the shot tendencies because they're always messed up. So Kyrie's our clear number 1. A 97 shot tendency is fine. We'll put Gordon Hayward at an 85. Al Horford at a 75. Jaylen Brown also at a 75. We'll put Mitchell at a 70 his rookie season. Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, I think they're good where they're at. We'll up Tony Bradley a little bit. So, okay. We're ready to go. I'm going to simulate, probably go to the end of November. Let's go to the end of November. Okay. Lose to the Cavs. We 1-1 against the Cavs to start, so we'll see how Isaiah Thomas does in Cleveland. Now that he's not going to be hurt because it's the video game. Okay. 14-4 to start the season is actually awesome. They already changed my life. This is what I hate about 2K so damn much. I specifically put in a starting lineup, and they just change it right away. What's the point of like me even being able to change it? Gordon Hayward on a non-broken ankle season so far, averaging 18 on 51% shooting. Second year, Jaylen Brown is shooting 49%, averaging around 13. Kyrie averaging 25 and 5 on great efficiency. Al Horford 13, 7 and 4. His efficiency could definitely be better. Luis Scola, I don't know why we're starting him. Donovan Mitchell, oh my God. 13 a game. He's shooting at 62% and 48 from 3. He might be broken. Marcus Smart is also killing it. He is shooting 45% from 3, 52% from the field. Terry Rozier is not been too good. So they removed Tony Bradley's minutes. Like, why? Why are we not going to start? We need a big, and he played one game, and they just decided to fuck my rotation up. 2K is just so, oh my God, it's so annoying. We'll try this once again, because it's pissing me off. This is the starting lineup that I want to go with. Please, Luis Scola does not need that many fucking minutes. I promise you that. This dude's a made-up player. I'd rather play a real player in Tony Bradley. Like, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay. Well, nonetheless, 14-4 is a great start to the year. We're just going to keep on trotting down to, I guess, whenever the trade deadline is. All right, let's go. A couple of losses, though. Guys, comment down below what future rebuilds you guys want to see me do. I've been loving doing the rebuilds. They're just a lot of fun. Okay. I did not mean to stop simulating, but let's go to the All-Star break. Okay. Cool. Okay, so 25-8 to start the year. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what it needs adjustments because of... Okay, well, I don't know. I've never gotten that notification. I don't know what that means at all. So, it's what it is. Okay, 31-8. You love to see that. Reading the comments now. Hey, could you do a rebuild with Colin Sexton, Benedict Mathurin, Gigi Jackson, and Yusuf Nurkic or Sabonis in the future? I'm assuming you're talking about putting those guys on the Celtics. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I could definitely do a rebuild like that. I do think that those would be good ads for Boston, if that's what you're talking about. If that's not, just let me know. But I could definitely do another rebuild like that for sure. All-Star captains don't care. Okay, 40-11. Trade deadline's here. We'll take a look. Of course. Oh, he's day-to-day. Thank God. Broken wrist. Averaging 19, though, on 50% shooting, 36 from 3. 9.9 in the plus-minus category. 40 games so far. Kyrie Irving averaging 25 and 5 still. Al Horford, efficiency's up a little bit. Jaylen Brown in year 2 is playing tremendous basketball. So, I mean, another thing with not drafting Tatum, I mean, this could turn out to be Jaylen Brown's team. If we win right away with Kyrie Irving, I don't know. I kind of hope it does take a few seasons. A lot of the rebuilds I've been doing, they've been just taking one season. But I would like to see maybe a future where we let Kyrie go and then we build around Mitchell and Brown. But we have a really solid team, for sure. I mean, everyone is playing well. Barbosa's shooting it at 40%. I hope they've been continuing to give minutes to Tony Bradley. Like I said, he's been playing some. Okay. I don't think we're going to make any trades. Unless we trade, like, some of these, like, AI guys, like Donnie Robinson. Like, these dudes are all made up. But honestly, like, I feel like we're good in that department. I don't really feel like we need more. I think we're just going to keep going, to be honest. We'll probably stop at the contract extension deadline. We'll see, like, what we can do there. I'm not sure who's eligible for that, who I would actually want to sign to, but we'll take a gander. I'm also gonna turn off the trade override, which I forgot to do because I did that for the Gordon Hayward sign and trade. Okay, so contract extensions. Kyrie Irving will re-sign. It's funny because he only ended up playing 2 seasons with us. I don't think I don't think we're going to extend Kyrie, although he's playing amazing basketball. He's shooting 51% from 3. I don't think anybody else is eligible. So it's just Kyrie, but I don't think we're going to re-sign. I mean, a 25-year-old that's a 92 overall and rising that is playing that well, we should probably re-sign him. But if we want this to turn into Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell's team, I don't think we should do that yet. Plus, we still have another year of Kyrie, and then he has a player option, which obviously in real life he declined, went to Brooklyn. So he might do that anyway. But I just want to see how this postseason goes. It would suck if we just won right away. Because then I feel like I'm not really doing anything. All I did really was draft Mitchell instead of Tatum, and they just won a championship. I mean, we're a 60-win team. 61-21. LeBron James wins MVP without Kyrie on his team. He shot 60%. John Collins, those are some not great rookie of the year numbers. 9 points. DeJounte Murray gets 6th man of the year. Kawhi Leonard, defensive player of the year. Ben Simmons, most improved player. Almost a triple-double. Okay. Well, for the sake of this video, that's Brad Stevens, not Todd James. That's a made-up guy. All-NBA first team. No Kyrie Irving. No Kyrie Irving on any All-NBA team, and he played really well for us this year. That sucks. Donovan Mitchell is hurt. Jayson Tatum, okay. Oh, Jayson Tatum fractured his leg. So Tatum, rookie year in Phoenix, he averaged 14 and 5, shooting 50-40 splits in 32 minutes a game. He played in 72 games. But he is hurt. I don't know if the Suns even made the playoffs anyway, but he's out for the year. Lonzo Ball, not great efficiency numbers. Donovan Mitchell averaged 13. Donovan Mitchell, outside of Tatum, was probably the best rookie. 13 a game, 56, 37, 81 splits from Mitchell. He even started 32 of the 71 games he played. Markelle Fultz also. So Markelle Fultz went to the Sixers, and Lonzo Ball went to the Lakers. So, honestly, this is how it could have went because Jayson Tatum went to the Suns. Okay. We are the Whoa, what? We're the 3 seed? A 61-win team is a 3 seed. There is 3 60-win teams in the East. The Cavs are 63-19, the Raptors are 62-20, and we are 62-21. And the Bulls won 58 games for that matter. The Spurs are at the top of the West. Wow, that's insane. We had a 10.4 differential. Really good defense. I mean, the Raptors' opponents were scoring 93 a game. That's crazy. But we held our opponents to 98 a game, which I'll take. As for the season stats, Kyrie Irving's day-to-day, still 56, 48, 91 splits. Incredible. He played in 69 games. Gordon Hayward averaged 19 and 5 in his first year with Boston. Very solid numbers. Al Horford, 14, 7, 3.5 assists. Didn't shoot well from three, but I guess by this point he wasn't a great three-point shooter. He improved that later on. Jaylen Brown in his second year, kind of similar, only averaged a minute and a half more. I kind of wish he was playing more. I put him at 32 minutes. Once again, this is the 2K simulation for you. But he only averaged 12 and 6. I mean, not a bad year by any means, but... And he came off the bench majority of the year, which I'm not sure about that. Terry Rozier, 9 points, nothing crazy. Marcus Smart, actually, probably the best shooting percentages I've ever seen him shoot in this video game. 45, 40, 82 splits. So a great year from Smart. Barbosa was very good for us. Okay. So Donovan Mitchell, this is what I was going to talk about. He's out 2 to 4 weeks with an ankle sprain, so he's going to miss the first round. He might miss a little bit of the second round as well. Tony Bradley's numbers. So we have a Wizards team who I'm assuming, yeah. So John Wall's hurt, but he's day-to-day. He might miss game 1, though. So they have John Wall, Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, Markieff Morris. I mean, the old Celtics had some battles with this Wizards team in the playoffs, led by Isaiah Thomas. So we're going to meet them again, this time with a Kyrie-led Celtics. I'm going to check out the starting lineup for the playoffs. So I feel like Kyrie... Do we play Kyrie in game 1? Or do we not want to risk the injury? Terry Rozier, we saw what he did when he was a starting point guard for the Celtics when Kyrie went down. So I think we could continue that. Once again, I don't want to start Luis Scola. I really don't. That is pissing me off that they are doing that. I don't really... Okay. Herrera is getting no minutes. We can play a 9-man rotation. We'll have to fix this anyway because Kyrie's going to come back for us. We'll put all of our starters to get about 35 a game. And then we'll play a little bit of these guys off the bench. Okay. Game 1, no Kyrie Irving, no John Wall. I don't know what this means. This happened earlier in the season. Global game plan. What? We lost anyway. Oh my God.